Assalamu alaikum. Today we'll review chapter 5, section 3, physics. Question 1. Write the scientific term for each of the following. The sum of kinetic and all forms of potential energy. The sum of kinetic and potential energy is the mechanical energy. Kinetic energy plus gravitational potential energy plus elastic potential energy is called mechanical energy. The total mechanical energy remains the same or remains constant or doesn't change. This is called conservation of mechanical energy. So the total mechanical energy remains the same or remains constant is called conservation of mechanical energy. And conservation means remains constant. Question 2. Choose the letter that best completes each statement. Which of the following is a true statement about the conservation of energy? Total energy is always conserved. Energy neither be created nor destroyed, but can change from one form to another. Total energy. Mechanical energy, we mentioned before that mechanical energy is conserved, but not always. If the friction force equals 0, the mechanical energy will be conserved. If the friction force exists, so the mechanical energy is not conserved. Which of the following are examples of conservable quantities? Conservable quantities which are kept constant: mechanical energy and mass. Mass is a conservable quantity, and mechanical energy always can be a conservable quantity. Potential energy and length. Potential energy can be changed. As an object falls down, it decreases. And the length also can be changed. If it's heated, the length can be changed. Or cold, the length can be changed. Mechanical energy and length is not constant, can be changed. Kinetic energy and mass, kinetic energy can change, not conservable. Question 3. Friction converts kinetic energy into non-mechanical, such as heat, such as sound, deformation. So, due to the friction, kinetic energy is not conserved, can be changed into non-mechanical forms. When a body is projected upwards, its potential energy increases. As the object is projected upwards, its potential energy increases and the kinetic energy decreases. And the mechanical remains the same. So which one is increases? The potential energy. When a body is projected upwards, the sum of kinetic and the potential energy is constant, which is the mechanical energy. The sum of kinetic and the potential energy is the same, doesn't change, which is the mechanical energy. A 3 kilogram toy falls from a height of 10 meters. What will be its kinetic energy just before hitting the ground? Here, it has potential energy. This potential energy is converted into kinetic energy as it falls down. So, the potential energy equals mgh at the top or the highest point up is converted into kinetic energy and converted totally into kinetic energy when the object just before hitting the ground. So the potential energy equals m equals 3 times 9.8 times 10. So the kinetic energy down will be 294. In the previous question, what will be the velocity of the toy just before hitting the ground? Here the velocity. We know that the kinetic energy equals half mv squared times 2. It will be 2 kinetic energy dividing by mass. It will be divided by 2 kinetic energy divided by mass. This is v squared. V only equals square root of 2 kinetic energy divided by mass. So 2 times Kinetic energy, we calculated it to be 294. 2 times 294 divided by 3 square root, it will give approximately 14. Water fountain shoots water to a height of 40 meters. With what velocity does the water leave the ground? Disregard air resistance or G equal 9.8 meter per second squared. Here also the kinetic energy is converted into potential energy. Kinetic equals half mv squared and the potential equal mgh. M cancelled with m, so v squared equal 2gh, and v equals square root 2gh. 2 times 9.8 times h 40, so the velocity will be 28 meter per second. Number 9. A bobsled zips down an ice track starting at 150 meter vertical distance up the hill. Disregarding friction, what's the velocity of the bobsled at the bottom of the hill? So, here the potential energy is converted into kinetic energy. Potential energy equals mgh, kinetic equals half mv squared. M cancelled with m also. Here v equals the square root, as here v squared, square root of 2gh. 2 times 9.8 times the height equals 150 meters. So the velocity equals 54 meter per second.